Hi everybody, this is Lauren of planmoshplan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week I am doing a rewind spread for the week of December 18th, which is Christmas Eve. I'm using this kit by Scribble Prints Co. Can't quite remember the name, but it's just like a very classic holiday themed kit. I'm showing you some of the extras I'm using. Those are some simply gilded washi and some foiled sheets from White Deer Stationery. That bow on top is from Co. And the little girls, the like holiday girls that I showed you were from Paper Princess. So that's kind of the stuff I had pulled out ahead of time. I'm using the Simply Gilded washi on the bottom there. And I think this washi is from Simply Gilded too, that gold striped one, although I'm not positive. I didn't like the washi that came with this kit. It was like Presents, which was fine, but it's just I don't know. It was fine, but it just wasn't my favorite. So I put these two washes together. The red is a little off. I don't know. I tried to use this red in another one of my Christmas spreads, but I think because I tend to like darker like reds for Christmas and like really dark greens for Christmas, it hasn't really worked very well for either of my spreads, even though it's like a perfect holiday red. I don't know, it's just like not my holiday vibes, even though it's perfect for like Christmas in general. I don't know. So I'm not crazy about the washi at the bottom, but I do end up leaving it. I also did deco in the Thankful Thought. Oh, there's the washi that the kit came with. You can see it there. It's fine. It's just like presents on a marble background. It's a little busy for me, which is why I didn't do it. Anyways, I did the upper, the like Thankful Thought corner with the deco, just because there was like a couple full boxes. I didn't love all the full boxes in this kit, but yeah, so that's tends to be why I do like deco in the upper corner. It's either the deco is like amazing or I don't want the full boxes, one of the two. And then you saw me put down the date strips. I think Scribble Prints Co. Is changing those date strips back to date covers, and I'm so excited about that because I do not love the date strips. And I used gold foiled date dots from my newest addiction because Scribble Prints Co. no longer includes those in her kits. And then I'm showing you that the check boxes, the heart check boxes, are marble printed, which is really nice. I really liked that this kit had really dark classic colors for Christmas, and that it also, you can kind of see some of the background for a lot of things were marble. Why do I keep saying foil? They were marble, so that was really nice. I also chose to color block this kit minus the gold glitter headers. The gold glitter headers came well, they didn't come with it, but they were like, you could buy them as an a la carte extra, and I really liked the gold sparkle, so I got those glitter headers to go with this kit. I don't love how it turned out with me color blocking plus using 2 gold glitter headers per day, but it's not bad either, so it's all good. And I actually really liked using the it's been a while since I've used the like scripted headers, the today, little things to do, etc. And I liked how that turned out. I thought that looked really nice. I kind of miss doing that because I normally do like glitter headers and maybe like foil headers and like maybe like just the little things or just a to-do header or something. That's kind of been my style lately, but I really liked using the headers, the scripted headers consistently. So on Monday I had a red day. I was marking that I think that was Glam Planner. Yeah, my Glam Planner mystery kit shipped, and which I need to sell that. That just reminded me. And I received my Black Friday order from Harriet Wright Designs. And then this week, because my boyfriend and I were in San Diego the weekend before, like the Sunday before this Monday, and then came straight home and had a massive dinner party at my parents' house, we didn't get any salads for the week like we have been doing consistently for months. So we were kind of like floundering for what to do for lunch this whole week. And I had, on Monday we like walked for like 15 minutes to go get lunch, which is not what we normally do. And we ended up with these chicken wraps that were fine, but like they were fried, and I don't know, I don't normally eat fried food for just in general really, but especially not like for lunch at work, so my stomach was like not happy with me. Um, okay, what else? So I marked down with a quarter box on bottom and a foiled icon from White Deer Stationery that I filmed 2 Plan With Me's. And then on top, the balloons are also from the same White Deer Stationery set. That's like I think Peppermint Mocha was the name of that colorway. I marked 2 of my good friends' birthdays were on the 18th, and then I'm taking that meeting sticker over a half box, and then I'm going to cut down this checklist to 2 hearts, because that's how many meetings I had that day was 2, to mark my meetings. I used the meeting header to mark all my meetings that week, but like normally I mark all my meetings the same way, whether it's with like asterisks or checklists or something. I do it the same way every day for the week, but she didn't really have a good option for me to like use for my meetings, just the way that I like to put them in my planner. So it kind of looks different every single day, but I do keep that same header every day. Okay, so I think moving on to Tuesday, I'm taking the more patterned box. First I wanted to put it down in a row, and then I was like, you know what, no, I'll stagger the boxes in the first and second rows. I don't stagger the boxes on the bottom just because I like to have my little things on the bottom. So those stayed there, and then I also staggered the headers. So I put the gold glitter headers around the boxes, and then the today header at the bottom. I think I messed up on one day and put it to the on accident. And okay, so Tuesday I chose the like really pretty dark wine-ish. I don't know. Is it a burgundy? Is it a wine? I don't know. Bordeaux color maybe if you're being fancy. For Tuesday. And then Julie's. What am I writing? Julie's salad. What is a Julie's salad? Oh, got it. That's a place I went for lunch. It's not a person. It's called Julie's. Okay. Marking down, I think I'm about to grab the like coffee cup from the apparently not. I might be marking my meetings first. Yep. Okay, so I'm taking a 3-heart check, or the full checklist, and cutting it down to 3 hearts. It's kind of hard to see. I don't really love how it looks because it's so white spacey, which I like white space, but like it was a lot of white space. And I'm marking that down. The kit did come with 3-heart checklists that look very similar to that one, but and they were smaller, which I probably would have liked better, but they had green hearts rather than burgundy hearts, so I chose the color that matched this day. I took the coffee cup from the sampler to mark that I went on a Starbucks run that morning, and then I took that same meeting script from Rose Colored Days, the gold foiled one, to mark all my meetings for the day. I actually went to Starbucks, I think, every day this week that I went to work. And I like knew I was gonna do that because this week I didn't get any sleep at all. This is kind of the same thing that happened to me if you have watched my Playing With Me's from last month. When I went to Alabama, I partied all weekend and traveled, and then came back, didn't sleep enough, and got sick. The same thing kind of happened to me this weekend. That bed, by the way, is an old sheet from the Planner Junkie, who I think has changed her name and branding to Zona Papery. I'm marking down I went to bed early this night, or I tried to, because anyway, so I went to San Diego last weekend, partied all weekend, traveled home, came home on Sunday night, partied with my family, and then didn't sleep very well on Monday, and I just did not sleep all week. I tried to go to bed early on Tuesday. I think I came home from work. I got home from work about 6:30. Got in bed a half hour later. Didn't even eat dinner or anything. Was just so tired. Fell asleep for a half hour, and then I woke myself up because I was like, oh gosh, Lauren, if you fall asleep right now, you're gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and just be wide awake. So I tried to wake myself up, and I did, and I stayed in bed, and then I could not fall asleep until I think it was 1:30 in the morning, and I get up, my first alarm goes off at around 5:45, so that was such a disaster. And basically I didn't get more than 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night for the entire week, and I ended up waking up and being ish sick on Thursday, and I could feel it kind of coming on, and then Friday, like full blown cold with a fever, just like not good. So I need to like, I keep thinking I can go to, you know, bars and drink like I'm in college, but I definitely can't. I need to chill out. Whenever I try to, like once every month or so, I'm starting to sense a pattern. Okay, let's see. What else happened that I missed while I was talking about probably things I shouldn't be talking about on YouTube? I had to, let's see, used an icon for something I had to buy on Tuesday, and then taking that reindeer and staggering it back down to the middle column with the gold glitter headers. Normally I would never put a reindeer in my thread, and I actually still don't love it, but I chose that one over the script one. You can see right there, Keep Calm, Christmas is Coming. That full box, like dead center on the screen. Don't love that full box at all. I don't love the script. I don't love the saying. I don't really love the background, so I went with the reindeer instead. I am marking on that appointment label that comes with the freebie, and some balloons that come with the freebie, that it was another friend of mine's birthday. And then I am taking a green, green and gold foiled hearts from White Deer Stationery. That doesn't match perfectly, but it's good enough to mark that I saw my boyfriend that night. And then I'm going to take, let's see, I don't know if I started from the bottom of the box or the middle. Okay, I took a munchkin from the freebie kit to mark my friend whose birthday it was. We went over to her house for cake that night with her family, and I went with one of my other best friends. We've been friends since like second grade, which is wild, and that's my friend whose wedding is coming up this next weekend, so it's exciting. I'm actually going to the rehearsal dinner today. My friend and I just texted her. I'm like, what are you wearing? What do you wear to a rehearsal dinner? I don't know. The ones I've been to before have been like not that fancy, but I saw my friend the bride's dress for it, and it's like a full length ball gown. So I'm like, shoot, I shaved my legs, but I'm like, do I need to like wear a dress? I wasn't planning on it. I guess we'll see. I'm sure I can pull something out of my closet. I don't know what I'm looking for right now. I think just the small icon, because I'm taking another one. I only had one meeting on Wednesday. I'm taking the @ small icon and the Rose Color Days header to mark that meeting down. I feel like this is in real time. I think that clip didn't get sped up. That's definitely in real time. Normally I speed up my videos like 4 times as fast I don't know how to say that. Yeah, they're just like 4 times the speed of real time. This is like, I just filled up my sidebar and I did that at 8 times the speed, just because it's boring to watch. But I feel like that last clip, maybe I forgot to speed it up, which is kind of funny. I've never done that before. Okay, Thursday, I'm marking down my little things. I love marking down my little things, and I find it really helpful. I mean, this is a rewind spread, so it doesn't really matter, but when I do plan as I go, I find it really helpful to know what I'm ordering and what's coming in the mail, because I shop online so much, but they take up a lot of room in my spreads, and I don't love that sometimes. It depends. If I'm not doing anything, if it's a day where I'm just going to work and coming home and being lazy after that and not really accomplishing too much, I don't mind that it takes up a lot of space. But on days when I'm busy, I kind of don't love that it takes up all the space. Okay, I'm marking down on Thursday. Thursday was my last day at work. I took off Friday and then have been off for the past couple of days after Christmas. So my coworkers and I went to lunch, and we went on a Sephora run. So I took that little Sephora bag from last year's Glam Planner Advent calendar to mark that with the flag. And then I put down that quarter box at the bottom with the red and gold foiled heart from White Deer Stationery, and I meant to mark there that my boyfriend was coming over that night too, but I accidentally put my hair appointment, my ironwork appointment, in that box. So instead I took the little like umbrella couple kissing under the umbrella from Fox and Pip, and wrote that my boyfriend was coming over there. And then moving on to Friday, I actually cannot remember for the life of me what I ate for lunch on Friday, so that little thing ends up staying blank. And then I'm taking out just the headers. I thought I was grabbing the full box. This full box, which I'm sure I'm grabbing right now, I've got to be. Nope, another header. Just kidding. Here we go. This full box, normally I really am very anti fashion girls for the most part, but I don't know, I think because she doesn't have a head, I prefer when they don't have heads if I'm going to use them, then I actually really like that one. I think it's really cute. I don't know why. And I like that the red was like really matched that day's color for me, for my color blocking, my ish color blocking. It's kind of, I can hardly really say that I was color blocking. I kind of tried to. It was like mild color blocking. I think I'm looking for the freebie now to grab the payday sticker, which again, I think I've said this before, but I think Andrea said that she is no longer putting that payday sticker in the freebie, so I'm kind of bummed about that because I really do like it, but oh well. And then I actually love that the pattern of that washi that I just grabbed. I think it's so nice, and I kind of wish I would have used it in the sidebar. But I took a foiled sticker from Simply Watercolor Co. and put it on the washi background. I cut out that part that says Heather home. Heather's my cousin who lives across the country from me, and she came home on Friday. I cut out that part because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it, and then I ended up pulling that sticker up anyway, so yeah. And then this is a little bit out of frame, but I wanted to use there we go. I wanted to use a half box to mark that I had to finish up all my holiday shopping on Friday. I did have the day off, so I went holiday shopping. I didn't have another red half box, so I took the gold half box and I used the red washi behind it to kind of keep ish in the color blocking theme, and then I took that like Paper Princess from Paper Princess, who's clearly holiday shopping, and used her there. The colors are a little bit off. Those are definitely bright colors, and this kit obviously is darker, but I still think it's cute. I used I end up using another one of them later in the week, I think, on Sunday. I'm taking a flag and replacing the home icon there to mark that my cousin was home. I kind of used like all the flags on this side of the week, and I don't really like how that ended up working out. I should have spaced them out more evenly. I think I just like found the sheet and I was like, I can use all this stuff. I like hadn't used anything. Okay. Saturday, I actually didn't use the weekend banner this week just because A, I didn't have room. B, I find it hard to use the weekend banner when I am planning like this, where I'm putting the boxes in a structured way, where I'm switching every other top, middle. It's kind of hard for me to fit the weekend banner in that way because I don't like putting the weekend banner where it's like on top of one full box, and then like on Saturday and then the Sunday where the weekend banner goes would be blank. That probably didn't make any sense. Anyways, I didn't use the weekend banner, even though I really liked it. It was gold glitter because I didn't have room, A, and B, I took Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Christmas was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. So it was kind of like Saturday and Sunday wasn't just my weekend. I kind of had like a whole weekend. Okay, marking down my little things for Saturday. I got a Lululemon shipment. I ordered my boyfriend some Lululemon for Christmas, and then I didn't eat anything for lunch on... That is so not true. I wrote down that I had nothing for lunch on Saturday, but my sisters and I went and got deli sandwiches. I remember that. I got confused. I'm going to cross that out. And then I think I end up just kind of working on Sunday a little bit too, instead of going day by day, just because at this point I like knew the structure of everything that I wanted and all that. So I think I'm like placing the full box down in a second here. It's a Christmas tree one. I saved the Christmas tree. Yeah, there it is. I saved the Christmas tree one for Christmas Eve. Sunday was Christmas Eve. If you watched my last video, like the actual plans for this week, I didn't talk about the plans, or I didn't talk about how I planned at all, because I did a collab with Nikki Plans, and we did like a not a Q&A. I still can't, I couldn't think of what it was called in the last video. I still can't. We basically just like answered holiday questions in the last video. So I talked about like those questions the whole time instead of my plans. But what, like my whole day on Sunday, it's the same thing that I do every single year. So if you ever want a really detailed explanation of what I do on Christmas Eve, that's in that last video. Riveting, I know. But okay. So Saturday, let's see, I slept in on Saturday. Again, on like Friday, I woke up and I was totally really sick, which sucked because I had the day off, and I was super bummed because I really wanted to use Friday as a day to just like, excuse my French here, but get my shit together for like the upcoming week. But yeah, so I think I like got a full 11 hours of sleep on Saturday. I was like really stoked about that because that hasn't happened in literally months. And then my boyfriend and I met up at 12 because he like was leaving to go spend the day with his family, and like he had to drive there or whatever. It was a long day, and I was supposed to go, but I didn't because I was sick. So we met up early, and then that shopping munchkin, I picked up my bridesmaid's dress for my friend's wedding. I keep talking about. And at the bottom, there's a half box, and then a wine glass from Prints Co, which unfortunately is no longer open, to mark that I had dinner at my aunt's house because all my cousins are home. Okay, so now I am using a quarter box to mark down Christmas Eve with the foiled stickers from the holiday sheet from Rose Colored Days, and then I layered it over the Christmas tree deco as well. And then this part, let's see, so again, I described how my whole day kind of goes. It's like a full, Christmas Eve is a super full day for my family. We do Feast of the Seven Fishes because we're Italian. Quick overview, basically. So we basically, my sisters and my female cousins and my aunt, we wake up at 7 a.m. and we go stand in line to be the first in line at like a grocery store that does really fresh fish. And we buy a bunch of like live crabs and, you know, whatever, 6 other kinds of fish. And then we spend all day like cooking and cleaning and all that kind of stuff for them. So I used the baking girl from Paper Princess to mark that whole shenanigans. And then my boyfriend came over at 3 p.m. because we both like really love Christmas Eve, and our families both do something really special for it. So he came over on Christmas Eve or early on Christmas so we could hang out, and then he came and did appetizers with my family and then went with his. So that's why I marked that down. And then that Paper Princess girl at the bottom is she's like a little holiday girl to mark Christmas Eve dinner. And then I think I am grabbing the deco sheet to pull some of the deco in on top, since the date covers are just like the marble, they're pretty neutral, and the deco is pretty small because she put those like Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas like boxy things over on the right there. It worked out really well. I actually prefer deco that's really small because I like to fill the top with deco, but I don't want it to be too big. I don't know. I think this is a really good size. So I was really happy with how that worked out. And then I think I trimmed these off camera. Yeah, I trimmed it off camera. So that is everything. That's the whole spread. Hope you're not sick of Christmas spreads, because I do think I still have This is the week of Christmas, and I still want to film. I've started filming my Plan As I Go one, and then I'm still waiting on a Christmas kit from one shop, which it's now the 28th. But yeah, so I'm probably going to use that to do a rewind spread, I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. I've got a lot going on this week, and then I kind of want to document, so I'm thinking I would like to do a rewind spread. It is my 11-year anniversary with my boyfriend, one of my best friend's weddings, and New Year's Eve this weekend, so I think I would love to do a rewind spread for that. But that's it. Thanks, everybody. Bye.